Hi, friends. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm jumping on obviously a little bit early. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited. I am really, really excited for this movie. It is in my top five, and it's just amazing. And I remember some of you guys at our last watch party said you'd never seen this movie, and you seriously are in for a treat. It is so good. If you're in the chat, say hi. Let me know you're here. Ryan, if you're still here, hello. Theme Park, if you're still here, hello. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Kitty. How are you guys? Hi, Charlie. How you doing? How are you guys? How are you doing? How was your weekend? We're already at the end of the weekend. So sad. Also, like something bit me right here, and I don't know if you guys can see like a little bump. Hi, Ara. Ira, or I might have said your name right. Ira. I don't know. I might have accidentally said your name wrong. But welcome in. I don't think we've had you here before, so welcome in. Mad that the Pokemon game code for the shiny Pokemon is somehow incorrect. Oh, interesting. Are you talking about Pokemon game like on your phone, or is it like a video game type thing? Doing good. I love this movie. I do too. This is seriously, it's so good. I mean, all the characters are so lovable. The story's great. It's got action, like it's got romance. It's the whole entire package. It is so good. Ira, but I'm okay with Ira too. Ira. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I try to always pronounce people's names right. So I will try to remember this. No, on the Switch, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Oh, I've never heard of that. To be honest, I was never super into Pokemon. I watched the shows. I remember the shows. Just like Dragon Ball Z, I would watch Dragon Ball Z, but I was never like super into it. Like outside of watching it on TV, which I guess would be considered super into it, but I would just watch it on TV, but I was never like mesmerized by it. Whereas like Sailor Moon, I was like so invested in all of the characters, the whole entire story. I wanted to know everything. Yeah. Ah, I see, Kitty. I got it. I got it. On Friday, my Esmeralda came in from Shop Disney. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Do you love it? Every time you say that, Matthew, you remind me that I have a Funko Pop that it's supposed to be coming, and I need to write a reminder to myself to check and see if they're ever going to send it to me, because I don't think they're going to at this point. They've delayed it so many times. But thank you for that, because that reminded me. I hope your Esmeralda was awesome. I hope it came out nicely and you're happy with your purchase. Did you guys do anything exciting over the weekend? Did anybody go anywhere or do something out of the normal, or I don't know. Did you go on a hike? Did you go to a park? Anything like that? It makes me mad. I doubt mom will want to go to GameStop to get me another code. Oh gosh. Hopefully it ends up working, Kitty. I'm sorry. It came in good condition. That's awesome. That's exciting. I'm happy, Matthew. I'm glad that yours came in good condition. I hope mine comes, because as of right now, been waiting like 3 months for it. 3 months? Yeah. So, Ira, you're new to this. So, just to let you know, in terms of my watch party, it may be different from something that you might have seen online prior. But basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to play the movie, but I'm not going to be displaying it for everyone due to copyright issues. So basically, you have to pull up your own Disney Plus account, whether it's on your phone or your computer or your TV, and that's how you're going to watch. I'm going to watch on my laptop, and then basically we're going to be watching together, just it's not going to be displayed on the screen. And that handy dandy stopwatch you see displayed on my screen right now is going to tell you where I am in the movie in case you did have to leave. But yeah, that's how it will work. Hopefully that makes sense. Good evening, Winter. Don't think I've ever seen you here. Good evening. Wow, I'm here on time for once. Sad I missed Monsters Inc. It was my favorite movie, but Atlantis is another great one. Oh, it's amazing. It's in my top 5. And yeah, Monsters Inc. was fun, especially since it landed on its what was that? The 20th anniversary. We ended up watching it. It was pretty cool. Where is the lost city of Atlantis? I can't believe nobody has thought to look there yet. Evening, y'all. Hi, BV. Welcome in. Well, now that game code is torn because my coin decided to do that. I doubt I can put in the code now. I'm sorry, Kitty. Hopefully we'll watch this movie and it will make you feel a little bit better. Got it. Thank you for the explanation. Yes, no problem. I just always say it because there's always people who come into the stream that are kind of lost and they're like, wait, I can't see anything. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I can't really, like I could play it, but I would get dinged for it. So I'm trying to not get in trouble. I don't have Disney Plus, but I've seen it so many times that I can tell you where you are. That's the same with me, Ryan. I can pretty much quote the whole entire thing. You can always look, Ryan, if you really want to. You can look on YouTube and see if you can rent it. That's always an option that I throw out there for people. Obviously, you know, it would get expensive to do for every watch party, but if you would really like to see this movie, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube and just rent it for, I think it's like, what? How long does YouTube let you rent? Does anybody know? I love this movie and I've not seen it in years. Hi, Aaron. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Like on the way in, y'all. Yeah, leave a like. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It helps grow the channel. We're just going to wait a couple more minutes and then we can start because all of my regulars are here. Although, who's missing? I don't think she was here last time, though. Queen Tiana is not here. But for the most part, everyone's here. And Renee! Hi, Renee! How are you? There's a theory that the lost city of Atlantis is somewhere in a place called Crete. It's like in Greece. Oh, very interesting, Matthew. I would say 2 days, maybe, or 7. Oh, okay. Thanks, Brian. Yeah. So if any of you don't have Disney Plus, but you want to watch this movie all together, check out YouTube. And Ryan says it may be 2 days or maybe even 7 for you to rent the movie. So I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. I'm tired, but I'm good. I feel like I always tell you guys I'm tired. I've not seen Treasure Planet in years either. I kind of want to watch it. Is it Disney? Yes, Treasure Planet is Disney. It's amazing. I did a fast facts video on it with some really cool things that you may have never known about Treasure Planet. So if you want to check that out, check that out. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my latest video, 5 fast facts about Alice in Wonderland, that is up now on my channel. One of my mods, if you don't mind dropping the link to that in the chat. It's a very interesting video. I actually learned a lot from it while I was researching, but I think you guys will like it. And yeah, and Alice in Wonderland is just a classic film that I think sometimes people forget about, and it just kind of gets like swept under the rug. And it's a very interesting movie, like very interesting movie. And it doesn't really have a plot, which is crazy. Just checked and the whole movie is on YouTube for free, except it's in another language. Oops, it's okay. I've seen it before though, so I'll take it. Oh my gosh, it's in another language? Oh no. I miss Disney's experimental era. Yes, so do I. That would be like what they call it, their post-Renaissance, I think, era, where they were coming out with all sorts of interesting films. I totally agree, Ryan. Thank you, Aaron, for dropping the link. I appreciate it. Renee, I love that you changed your little display picture, by the way. Super cute. Looks like a little baby Jack Skellington. I don't know if that's what it is, but also, you guys, since we still have some time, I am going to Disneyland on Tuesday. I don't know if you guys saw my post on the community tab, but I'm going Tuesday and I'm super excited because it's supposed to be very, very low crowds that day, which is what I wanted. And I'm going to do a lot of filming. I just am trying to figure out how I'm going to break it up. What I think I'm going to do is make just one giant video of me just going through the parks and showing you guys like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then making separate videos um focusing on certain things. So like character meet and greets, for instance, I'm going to have a video specifically for that where I go and like meet the princesses and like actually talk to them and have that whole interaction for you guys and like go and see Winnie the Pooh in his corner. And then Avenger Campus will obviously get its own video because I feel like it deserves its own video. And then I'm going to try to, I don't know if I'll be able to do it this visit, maybe next visit, do some like some food related videos for you guys. So I think it'll be fun. Oh, thank you. It's a 3D model of Jack and Sally's baby. Oh, that's so cute. Can't wait for your vlog. I think it's going to be fun. I really do. I would like to live stream, but I'm not comfortable live streaming like in the parks yet. Like I want to go and see the connection. You know what I mean? Because you just never know. And I'm a perfectionist. Like if I'm going to put something up on my channel, it's like got to be good, you know? So that's awesome. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be great. I'm excited. That's making me excited, honestly. You guys have no idea. And then, oh yeah. And then on top of all of those videos, I'm also thinking about doing one where I just take you through the stores. Cause I'm one of those, I really enjoy watching people go through the Disney stores and like look at merchandise. I'm like, as weird as that might sound, I love it. I can't remember the channel I was watching. They're a Disney Channel and I watched them like all through quarantine, and it really like lifted my spirits just kind of watching Disney. Like it wasn't filmed at that time. It was like older films that they had done, but it just made me really happy. And then the other one I watched, which you guys have probably heard of, is called Magic Journeys. And it's a couple and they go inside the Disney parks and they eat different types of food. And they've been around for a very long time, but they also kind of helped me through the quarantine, just kind of, I don't know, feel a little Disney magic, even though, you know, obviously I was nowhere near it, couldn't go in it, you know. So anyways, I'm blabbing. If it was me, I would be taking thousands of pictures. I'm definitely going to be taking thousands of pictures. Yep, definitely. It's awkward. I wanted to do it on the cruise, but felt like a goof. See, yeah, I don't know. Live streaming is like I give props to people who live stream or who are trying to figure it out, because it's like, obviously I'm live streaming right now, right? Yes, but it's in the comfort of my own home and I have like my connection figured out. I know what I'm doing. But out there, there's so many different elements that you have to take into account. So, yeah. But while you guys are here, and we have like one more minute. So if you haven't already, you know the drill. Go get some food, go get a beverage, set up your Disney Plus if you haven't already, pull up the movie, go use the potty if you need to. And while we're letting people do that, my question for you guys is, what would you like me to film specifically at the parks? If I haven't already mentioned something, what would you like me to film or take a picture of? What would you like to see the most? I know some of you answered on my community tab, but some of you didn't. So I'm just curious. Oh yeah, Kitty like rain. That's a really great example. Like you can't, I mean, in Southern California, it doesn't really like rain very often, but Florida, I mean, it rains all the time. So I can't even imagine like live streaming and having to like having to plan for rain or like thunderstorms or like whatever, or like crazy winds. Yeah, I don't know. Christmas things would be great. Oh, yes, yes. And I actually read that all of the Christmas decorations went up already. So I'm excited. You already know I said everything. I did. Yes. I know. I was like, some of you already said what you would appreciate. Like Kitty, you said everything. And I think Erin said she would like to see like the character meet and greets. Um, but yeah, the poll was a trick question. You put specific things, and the last one was everything. I already picked one before I saw everything. No, that one wasn't that one about what should I film at Disneyland. That wasn't a trick question. There was no right or wrong answer in that one, basically. Okay. Theme park's not here. He was here earlier, but I don't know what happened. I was trying to wait a little bit longer for him. But I think we're gonna get started. Are you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up or a ready in the chat so that I know you're ready to go. Also, doesn't I wore my headband in honor of Alice. Doesn't Alice wear a little black headband? That's why I wore my little headband today. Ready. It looks like y'all are ready. Awesome. Okay. Let's start. Well, let me turn off my light first. You guys already know. And then I'm an old lady, so I have to put on my glasses here. And I apologize in advance for my camera will randomly start to be blurry. I think it has to do with the lighting. So just, bear with me. I'm not the most important part to this anyways. The movie is. So I thought Alice has a headband. Does she have a bow on her head? Now I have to look it up. Oh, yeah. It kind of looks like a bow. Oh, it is a bow on top. You're right, BV. Okay. I'm going to leave this light on for like a few minutes and then I'll go ahead and turn it off. But okay, I'm ready to go. I think I actually might have to take off this headband because it's not going to work with my headphones. Okay. Ready? We're ready. Stopwatch is started and movie is started. And I apologize if I'm not very chatty in the chat, because I really do like this movie. So I'm going to try to watch it as much as I can. Aw, baby Kita, so cute. Sorry, guys. I'm adjusting. Does anybody recognize his voice? I hope you recognize his voice. I'm glad you guys recognized his voice. Map. Oh, I like Mr. Whitmore too. He's funny. That's so dangerous. That guy's such a piece of work. Ho, ho, ho. I love Whitmore. I'll kiss straight on the mouth. Always makes me sad for Milo's grandpa. Best of the best. Miss Packard! She's my favorite. I love Miss Packard. Commander. Commander. Gotcha. 4 basic food groups: beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard. So freaking good. Vinny. I love this animation. Like, I love the submarine, and the music is just so epic. I just have such a deep appreciation for this movie. I wish I could talk to the individuals who made it. Who wrote this? I love her. You guys, pay attention to how funny Miss Packard is. She's such an underrated character. Oh, he disturbed the dirt. Out, 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 out. When he hisses. Open the say out. Oh, really? I have family up there. I hate fish. With what? Sorry, I'll stop being that person, quoting everything. Hubba hubba. Hubba hubba. Audrey. Commander. 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 See, it's so much, and there's so much action in this movie too, you know? Oh, Titanic flashback. Fun fact, and I think you guys already know this if you've been with my channel for a while, they were going to make this into a ride at Disneyland Resort. But because it didn't do well, they ended up replacing the old submarine ride with Finding Nemo. So, unfortunately, we didn't get Atlantis. You better make that guy. Honey, Johnny, I don't think he's coming back. No, I'll call you. He took his suitcase, honey? I don't think he's coming back. This is such an intense scene. I'm like peeling my nails. Like that's a nervous habit. It made me anxious. And I know what's gonna happen. Oh. I missed her say that. I was typing. We're all gonna die. As she flicks her cigarette, we're all gonna die. So those of you who've been with my channel, you know that I do a backstory on the crew, or I'm trying to do one on every member. Vinny's next, but I think Miss Packard's is going to be the most interesting because, like, we don't really know much about her at all. You know, her and Cookie. Don't breathe, do anything except pray. It's such a good movie. I like so don't understand why people did not appreciate it more. Road flare. It was me, my pleasure. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two for flinching. Boom, boom. I used to do that all the time, and no one got where that came from. Two for flinching. Put some meat on them bones. Have some more. Oh, he reminds me of me when I was growing up. I definitely had moments where I was not included. Unless you're just in it for the money. Money, money, money. It'll keep and keep and keep. Ryan, don't even talk about Titan AE. That is one of my favorite animated films of all time. But Titan AE is not Disney, but it should be. I loved that movie. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm der. I didn't realize Fox was the one that made Titan AE. I didn't even realize that. I sleep in the nude. She sleepwalks. Where is it? When is it? Does it match my dress? It's a nightmare. You don't want to know. Shouldn't have told me. Now I'm telling you, you don't want to know. Audrey, you should have told me, but you did. Ooh, camping. I haven't been camping in so long. Uh-oh. It's crazy. Yikes. Who's not dead? Sound off. Thatch. Kita. She's so pretty. I love Kita. I love this shot of Atlantis. So pretty. Like, how cool would that have been? So, in the ride that they were originally going to make, the whole goal was that you were going to take the submarine, but then at some point you could get out and walk through Atlantis, and then you would board the submarine again, and then it would take you back. So, how freaking cool would that have been? They speak my language. To the city of Atlantis. Do you guys ever see the movie The Road to El Dorado? This is just so random side note, but I love that movie. And I don't know why this reminded me of that, but I love when he looking good. You speak it through your nose. I love the little fish. So cool. This would have been a cool ride too. So many missed opportunities with this movie. And they could have found a way to put it somewhere in the park, you know? Does anyone know if, like, Kita and Milo come out at Disneyland ever? Like, the characters? I know they have, I'm sure they have, but, like, do they anymore? Like, usually you see rare characters during, certain holidays, but, like, Halloween, I didn't see them once. It was more so focused on, like, the villains. But I don't think even when I worked there, I don't remember ever seeing Milo and Kita. We brought out, like, Jane and Tarzan once, and that was really cool because you never see them, but Rhode Island dance. Come on, baby, dance, dance. There you go. Watch me make Rhode Island dance. Come on, baby, dance, dance. That's so cool. I remember though, like when I went to, it's like Washington D.C. or in Virginia. What is like the first time I had ever seen fireflies? They are so cool. Sorry, that was just random. Random. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I swim pretty good. Such a good movie. And it's like the cool, like problem solving, like cracking the code. It's so cool. I'm super nerding out on this movie, guys. Sorry. Sorry? Not sorry. The missing page. Who'd have thought like Rourke was actually somewhat smart? I hate him though. Such a piece of crap. This is really cool. This part. She gets drawn in. I love the little background music. Ah, so good. Da, 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 da. I'm killing it. So cool. Cool. The crew. Oh, yeah. I love her. We're all gonna die. Oh. Aw. Their little crystals started to go out. You have to wonder though, like this animation's great and it's impressive, but you have to wonder what it would look like now with how far animation has come. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just like those scenes like with the lava and the water and the Leviathan, like how cool that would look now. Just a just a thought I have had watching this. I love this. So good. We're going to die trying. Nothing personal. So cool. So the scene is so good with the lava. This would have been a cool video game. Does anyone know if this was a video game? I used to play the movie video games. Like I remember Shrek was a really big one that my brother and I would play all the time. Shrek 2. These are cool. You call them like the Atlantis Guardians. So cool. Kita. I hope I look that good when I have white hair. That's all I have to say. Oh, her bracelet. They're so cute. Two for flinching. Goodbye, mole. Oh. I kind of am torn about the ending of this movie. And I know there's a sequel, but it's not very good. So, pretending that there's not a sequel, I'm torn about the ending of this movie. Fish. Oh, I love that. Such a pretty city. I just noticed the other cool statues. Awesome. Mhm. Mm. Yay! How many of you are done? So good. Gary Trousdale and Kirk Wise. I wish I could talk to some of these people. Tab Murphy. You guys done? Hopefully you're done. Turn my light back on. Talk to you guys for a little bit. Done. This was an amazing movie. Really had artistry put into it and effort. Yep. Yeah. All right, y'all. So our next movie night is going to be Wednesday, I believe, because I can't do it Tuesday because I will be at Disneyland on Tuesday. Yes. So on Wednesday, we are having our next watch party for those of you that would like to be here for that. We are watching The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is also one of my favorites, but I couldn't throw it in because I had too many already listed. It's actually one of my favorite soundtracks, believe it or not. I know the popular opinion is to say Tarzan, but Hunchback of Notre Dame is my favorite. Element of Spider-Verse was a flop like this movie. Never won the Oscars. A sad world, right? Also, is your name Mollusk? Tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. I tried to pronounce everyone's names correctly. So done, but I was distracted the whole time. Oh no. Well, Kitty, you're gonna have to give it another go eventually because it's a great movie. It's really, really good. I'm back, just finished. Nice, Matthew. Okay, so as I mentioned, we already have our Wednesday movie picked, but we need to pick our next one. So you guys, I need 5 movies that I can put on a poll after this. You guys know how this goes down. So start suggesting movies. We can do Pixar, we can do Disney. I want to keep it animated though, so let's not suggest Marvel or like Star Wars. Let's keep it in the animation realm. But 5 Disney movies. Aladdin. Nice, Aaron. That's a good suggestion. I feel like we've tried to put Aladdin in there a couple times and it never wins. It was my first time watching this movie. Matthew, did you like it? I hope you liked it. Oliver and Company. That's a great choice. Oliver and Company. Kitty Treasure Planet and James and the Giant Peach. Okay, I love that you keep trying for James and the Giant Peach, Kitty, because me too. She mispronounced my name all the time. It's PK. Wait, what? Are you joking, PV? I'm like, your name's PV, right? Oh, Wreck-It Ralph, Luca, Lilo and Stitch, Meet the Robinsons, and Coco. So we already watched Coco. I could choose one of those, though, that you put in there. We could put Lilo and Stitch. How many of you guys would be down for Lilo and Stitch? Ooh, you guys have a lot of really second to Great Mouse Detective. All right, I'll throw the Great Mouse Detective on there because there's 2 people who really want it. And then on my last one will be Tangled from Era. I think that's a good one to throw in there. Okay, so our choices. This is a hard one. Our choices are going to be Atlanta. I don't even know what I was going to say there. Aladdin, Oliver and Company, James and the Giant Peach, The Great Mouse Detective, and Tangled, which are all fabulous. Oh, and yes, of course, we are going to talk about Encanto when it comes out. Also, I don't know if you said whether or not I pronounced your name right, but I'm hoping that I did. Too many good movies. All of them are amazing. I totally agree. So whichever one wins, I mean, you guys never let me down. Honestly, I'm always excited and I look forward to the movie that you choose. It's not out yet, but let's talk about Encanto when it comes out. Yeah, I actually, how many of you, I don't know if you ran into this problem already or maybe it's just me. I tried to pre-order my ticket for Encanto because I like to buy my ticket in advance so that way I know I have it. You know what I mean? Especially with the Disney movies, because I like to review them and all of that, right? So I tried to buy Encanto the last 2, 3 days, and I cannot buy it online. Like they have not started selling tickets yet. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna try again. Actually, I'm gonna try again once I get off of here, and then I'm gonna guess just keep trying. But it comes out November 24th, so it's really weird that it's just really weird that they don't have it on display yet for you to buy. It's mollusk like the sea snail. Okay, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. Are you guys excited for the Hunchback of Notre Dame? Oh my gosh. It's one of my faves. It really is one of my faves. I love Esmeralda. When are we doing Beauty and the Beast? Can't wait for that. I know I still have to get my costume. I need to get my Belle costume. So Beauty and the Beast is going to be, I should just go ahead and make the video for it already, so it's up. Beauty and the Beast is going to be November 22nd, and it will be its 30th anniversary, which is very exciting because you guys know how much I love Belle. So I can tell that the family is already full of themselves and will treat her different because she is not like them. I think the family is like cool with her. I don't know. I don't know. When will we, sorry, maybe I'm saying, oh no. When will we start watching Christmas movies? I'm gonna say maybe maybe last week of November. Gotta head out. Have to take my son to school in the morning, then go to work. Oh, thanks, Sci-Fi Fan, for being here. Have a good night. Hope you have a great day. One of the best voice actors is in that movie. Night, BV. Thank you so much. BV. Oh my goodness, you're too nice. Thank you, BV. That's very sweet of you. And you are gonna be here Wednesday, right? How can I speak anymore? I'm so tired. One of the best voice actors is in that movie. Which voice actor are you referring to, Ryan? There's a lot of great voice actors in that movie. Although I think one of the best villains of all time is in that movie, Frollo. I think he's definitely like the top tier villain in my opinion. Or call me Molly. Okay. Which is my name. You can do whichever. Okay, cool. I might alternate between the two. Yes, unless I get held up at work. Okay. Well, hopefully you're here. But have a good night, BV. Thanks for being here, and I will hopefully see you Wednesday. Did you guys see my my princess pillow in the back? It's so cute. My mom got it for me. It actually has like all the Disney heroines on it. It's not just the official princesses. It's really cool. Favorite song from Hunchback? Ugh, Renee. Okay, it's between God Help the Outcasts and Out There. Quasimodo's like ballad in the beginning. It's between those two. I don't like Frollo because of what he did, but he is a good villain. Oh, I don't like him for what he did either, but he's a wonderful, wonderful villain. In terms of like the definition of a villain, I think he fits the bill. You know what I mean? Because some of the villains aren't like horrible, you know? Or they're kind of like misunderstood or whatever. But he's bad. He is a bad man. Oh, Hellfire is, oh yeah, you're right. That's a good one, Molly. And Tony J is iconic, definitely. Do we call you Disney or is there another name you use? You could just call me Disney Daily. I don't really put my personal name. I've never said my personal name because I had like a scary incident online not too long ago, so I try not to use my name. So you can just call me Disney, or you can call me Daily, or you can put them together, or just say, "Hey, you there." Out there in Court of Miracles. Yes. And Topsy Turvy. I mean, Topsy Turvy is actually the most popular song in that movie. I don't know if you guys knew that, which is kind of crazy to me because I think there's so many better songs in that movie, but that was the popular one that emerged from it. Great choices. Love Esmeralda's song too, and Frollo's. I like Bells of Notre Dame. Oh, the Bells of Notre Dame. See, this is what I'm saying. Is it not one of the best soundtracks? So, okay, your guys' homework then, if you can fit in some homework, is to go and listen to the soundtrack and be ready for Wednesday because we're going to sing it. We're going to sing it all. Yeah? Okay. The bells of Notre Dame. Now you have me singing it, Matthew. Glad that there's only one Hunchback movie. Sweeps the bad sequel under the rug. You're a theater kid? Oh my goodness. Explains a lot. I feel like theater kids are very outgoing. I was a theater kid too. I actually only got to really do it though my freshman year and my senior year. But I love theater and I've grown up going to shows my whole entire life. So a sing along watch party. I'll do my homework. Yes. Do your homework. Yes. They went above and beyond for that soundtrack. They really did. And it was like a bunch of different artists. You know what I mean? Because usually like the iconic movies with good soundtracks have like one person who like dominated the soundtrack. For instance, Tarzan, Phil Collins, right? Road to El Dorado, Elton John. But this one was like a little bit of everyone, you know? Hi, Queen Tiana. How are you? I'm so happy to see you here. I mentioned you earlier. I actually was like, oh, maybe Queen Tiana, like, we'll wait a little bit because one of my regulars isn't here, and it was you. I got to a huge art school, the biggest in my city. It's insane. Oh, nice. How fun is that? Kind of wish I did some more like performing arts stuff when I was growing up. I danced for a really long time, but I wish I had done theater growing up. My fifth period teacher was going to do theater. Oh, nice. Very nice. So maybe I can multitask. I can put up the poll while I'm talking to you guys. So that way it's already there for you to vote on, okay? And you don't forget about it. You guys can chat. I'm not looking at the chat right now, so just so you know. We're going to do whatever it takes, Kitty. We're going to watch James and the Giant Peach. Someday it will happen. All right. I'm going to jump back to the chat really quick, see what you guys are talking about. Tech, theater, and show writing, but still a theater kid at heart. Always a theater kid. Same for me. The Great Mouse Detective. I spelled detective wrong. Oh, well. Okay. The poll is posted, just so you guys know. So it's there for you when you're done. Someday, maybe Pocahontas too. Oh, Renee, you already know. You already know. I love that movie. Also a wonderful soundtrack. I'm trying to get this video for my channel done. I make movie reviews. This video is hard. It was supposed to be out on Halloween, but something in my life happened, so now it's late. Oh, I feel you on that, Molly. Totally feel you on that. Just take your time and put it out when you can, you know? Just take your time because it's like, you don't want to rush to put it up either. You want it to be, exactly how you see it. So, take your time. Yeah, Queen Tiana has a YouTube as well. She does some fun stuff over there. Definitely check out Queen Tiana. Queen Tiana, how would you describe what you do, like animation edits, right? That's kind of how I would word it, but maybe you have a better way of describing it. But it's really cool. Queen Tiana, you should also do TikTok if you haven't already. For any of you, also Molly, you said you do movie reviews. I highly recommend going on to TikTok and uploading your videos and stuff because it's very helpful. In science on Friday, my teacher was playing Disney songs, so I was just in the back singing along. Oh my gosh, I love your teacher. That's awesome. That sounds like something I would do. My whole classroom would be like decked out in Disney stuff. All right, my friends. Well, I'm going to call it a night. I need to be up somewhat early, but I hope you had a good time. Thank you to my new friends that were here tonight. That was really fun. I hope you can make it back and be here with us on Wednesday. If not, just check in because we do these watch parties once or twice a week sometimes. So we're always going to be here watching movies. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Have a wonderful night. And make sure you go vote for the next movie after Hunchback. Okay. And thank you to my mods for being amazing. I love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you for always being here and dropping the links and being supportive. Good night. Bye, Molly. Bye, Renee. Bye, Ira. Bye, Aaron. See you guys. Bye, Matthew. Have a good night.